G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is March 31, 2023. This is the US crude oil price update. On the daily, 4-hourly and the hourly charts, you'll notice on the daily we're still in a downtrend. On the CCI 1500 with the moving average, still in decline. Whereas on the 4-hourly and the hourly, they're both broken through their moving averages and that's in an uptrend. Let's drill down on each of these. So on the daily, you can see here I did draw this key support line and the price did bounce off that, and also this descending diagonal trend line along those tops, and it's just slightly peeking through the top of that trend line as we speak. I did also draw this Fibonacci extension, and it came down as far as 78% extension level, so just as an FYI in terms of how to read some of the Fibonacci extensions potentially. Looking at the 4-hour chart, you can see here it's gone up through the moving average on the CCI as I mentioned, but it's hitting this on this retracement from that high to that low between that support resistance lines. It's broken up through the 50% level and it's now touching and bouncing around the 61% Fibonacci retracement on that level there. Now that's a key area, and I've got a dotted line there, so in the coming hours I will probably move that hard line, that red line, down to this area if that bounces to the downside. That also coincides with this diagonal trend line, you'll notice. And so there's a couple of reasons for that. Is that trend line, but also the 50% to the 61% Fibonacci retracements are key areas of reversal if it's going to reverse. So if it bounces to the downside, then it's going to pay respect to that declining trend line, but also to the Fibonacci 61% retracement level if it starts bouncing to the downside. Just be aware of that if you're trading this, or if you're looking at going long. It may get a bit of a retracement and rebound to the downside. On the hourly chart, I did draw again this Fibonacci retracement just as an FYI. It came down and bounced off that 61%, as I said. That's a key area of reversal, and it did reverse off that. And when it finally broke up, as it did there, I did draw a Fibonacci extension from that high to that low and off that rebound, and drew an extension, and it's currently just above the 100% extension level on that Fibonacci extension, and that's also coinciding with this diagonal descending trend line. If it breaks above that, you'll see there it should probably reach the next target, will probably be the 123%, and where it stops after that we're not sure, but it could go anywhere as high as the 200% or even more if it keeps going, but we will see retracements to the downside most likely. So at the moment, cautiously going long. Just be mindful that the daily is still in a decline on the CCI. We want to see it break much further to the upside and break above this moving average on the daily to be more positive about going, taking bullish action. To understand how to properly trade using the average down approach, reference the links in the description below. Subscribe and like the channel, and support us more on Patreon, and see you in the next video.